and unfortunately it became true. The next thing we had was a meeting in Mali, Africa-France Summit, where the former president of France, then he was the president, Adama Barrow was invited there. I was not invited. Held his hand and said, this is going to be the president of the Gambia, whether anybody likes it or not. So he is the president of the Gambia and you should accept him as president of the Gambia. Okay. Well, he's not a member of, France is not a member of the ECOWAS. France is not a member of the AU. France is not a member of Africa. So for somebody to come and declare in the presence of African heads of state that this is the president, whether anybody likes it or not, the president of the Gambia. Anyway, to cut a long story short, that is, the next thing I heard was the AU calling a meeting, an emergency meeting to which I was not invited, to go and defend myself. My delegation, I sent a delegation, they were not allowed to enter. Held an emergency meeting in Abuja, to which my representatives, they were allowed to enter, but they were not allowed to speak. But they were blocked 3 days in Dakar, because at that time we had to fly through all flights were based in Dakar, and they had to go to Dakar. They spent I don't want to speculate. Only for me to later know that the AU has taken the matter to the UN Security Council. That's a long story. That's a story of its own. And then other declarations were being made. Then ECOWAS, all of a sudden, the then ECOWAS secretary or president or whatever, we used to call the ECOWAS secretary general, made an announcement giving me an ultimatum that I have to leave. But before that, the heads of state came again, okay, and then the heads of state from ECOWAS came again. But anyway, that's another story. Then the president of Kenya, President Aziz came on his own, because he's not a member of ECOWAS. He came, we had a meeting. Then later on, he went back. Then, former President Alpha Conde called me and said he wanted to come and see me, or it was urgent. He was sent.